So if you guys have watched my channel for at least, I don't know, a week or something like that, you'll probably see that I like the color green. And that's what this main event is. Green. Alright, on to the episode. I don't know how to start these things anymore. Hello, ThatBuilderBoi back with LEGO Robot Combat Series 7. We're on episode 5. In this episode, a lot of 0-1 bots are going to be trying to make up some ground and go 1-1. For example, Trainwreck 0-1 losing to Jawbreaker, and Strike 0-1 losing to Blood God. 1-0 bots trying to go 2-0, Rodeo and Panic Attack, but for today's main event, we got two very mean green machines in Tiny Turtle, who won the episode 1 main event against Space Craze, and Killer Croc, who won against Flip Slapper earlier in the season. But our first fight is going to be Trainwreck versus Strike. Let's get down to the arena.
3, 2, 1, activate! Cease.
It seems like Trainwreck's anti-horizontal spinner wedge did not help it in this fight against Strike, and moves down to 0-2. This is very worrying for Trainwreck, who went 3-1 last season and managed to make it into the top 16. They need to win their next fight in order to try and scrape into the top 32. But now we have Rodeo versus Panic Attack.
3, 2, 1, activate! Cease.
You need a Shremek to survive in the Warzone Panic Attack. Rodeo moves 1-0. And now we have two bots looking for their first win of the season. Longest Baris with a really long bar up against the battle-hardened veteran of Knight Rider, who's coming in with an anti-horizontal spinner wedge.
3, 2, 1, activate! Cease.
Despite Knight Rider's wedge getting absolutely trashed, it does manage to break Longest Boris's bar and defeat it by a knockout. Next, we have Bird of Prey from Robot Combat Models taking on Sweet Tooth, a veteran who has not had much success. Both bots are going to be looking for their first win. Let's take it to the arena.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Cease.
Bird of Prey tears off the lifter of Sweet Tooth and moves on 1-0. Next up, we have Serpentine losing in an unaired fight to Sharko earlier in the season, taking on Afterthought from Wolfie Productions 98, who lost to Killer Crab. And hopefully they won't lose their Self-Rider this fight.
3, 2, 1. Activate. Cease.
Afterthought takes out all of its anger on Serpentine and moves 1-1. Serpentine falls to 0-2. I don't think they have a very good chance of getting into the top 32 at this point. Now we have iRod, a very tanky wedge bot with a lifting ladder, taking on Hurricane. And iRod seems to be going with the horse instead of the babies.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
Hurricane wins in absolutely destructive fashion, tearing Irod horse from ladder. And now it is time for the main event, Tiny Turtle versus Killer Croc. Both are former second place finishers, so let's see who is the better of the green machines.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
And there you have it. Tiny Turtle ooting Killer Croc and going 2-0. At this rate, Tiny Turtle might as well be our #1 seed already. But it needs its third fight to see if it's deserving of that. Killer Croc at 1-1. Still in a good spot. Just needs to win its next fight to guarantee a spot in the bracket.